Man United 3, Newcastle United 2, last home game of the season is done. We managed to win it. Listen, I was quite pessimistic before the game. I think I predicted a loss, and then I sort of changed it to a draw, but wasn't too hopeful of a win. But I have to say, there were some good performances out there, man. It wasn't plain sailing. Of course, it wasn't easy. We don't make any game easy. If we were going to win today, we were never going to be in total control. That never happens as well. But a win is a win. And you know what? With how crap it's been recently, we have to celebrate any win that we can, especially when there was really good individual performances. I have to start at Amad Diallo, because this is a kid that we've bought, just before COVID season or in and around that time. You know, wasn't much of a plan, keeps going out on loan, can't get a chance. And even this season under Erik ten Hag, we're saying, when is he going to get a chance? He's been so unlucky either with injuries or just not getting an opportunity. What can he do when he gets given an opportunity? And as soon as he gets given a run or an opportunity, look what he's doing. Look what he's doing. Look how he's keeping the ball. Look at the decision making that he's doing. Look at the end product that he's having, and he's helping the team play better. Now I can understand that it's early days with him playing, and it's not all fixed, because Amad can just change everything. But the way he plays the game is the way that's conducive to help us play better football. It's that simple. He makes good decisions. He knows when to dribble. He knows when to stop, put his foot on the ball and just pass it, play it simple. He knows when to have some quick feet and lend it to someone else and get it back. He knows when to shoot. He just makes good decisions. And if you compare that in contrast to Anthony, who's quite erratic. Yes, Anthony works hard, but the quality isn't there. The thought process isn't there. Garnacho out on the right-hand side as well. He's done well at times when he's had to play there because there's nobody else. Jadon Sancho hasn't been here as well. But Amad just looks naturally, out of all the picks on the right-hand side already, like the best option. And everyone here has been saying it. I've been thinking it as well since we've seen him in the last couple of games now. He has to start in the final. Like, he has to start. Like, I don't see how he can't. But Erik ten Hag is extremely loyal to players he's picked week in, week out, and we don't always agree with it. But he probably will go back to Rashford on the left and Garnacho on the right. But, you know, I really think Amad should play. He was causing problems all day. He did the same against Arsenal. You know, he looked bright. He looked positive. Give the kid a chance, man. You know, let him play against Brighton, and then let him play in the final. Let him be on this good run. He's on a good run. We want players who are not only good but in good form as well. So big up to him. Who else played well today? Bruno Fernandes. Look, listen. Bruno's sometimes a bit polarising, yeah, but the team is chalk and cheese when he's not in it. Now, this isn't the best version of Man United. We know that. We're not where we want to be. And sometimes Bruno can, might play some Hail Marys passes or, but he's a difference maker. He's the cherry on the top. He's the icing on top of the cake. Like, that's the type of player he is. He always wants to take risks. And today, he was getting on the ball, playing as a false nine. He was dropping deep, putting passes in behind, making runs from deep, getting involved in goal creation chances. So he did what he's meant to do. And you talk about playing through the pain barrier. Listen, Wayne Rooney did call out certain players, saying that I don't think that they're up to showing the minerals that they want to play. He definitely isn't talking about Bruno Fernandes. Bruno only got injured the first time in his career against Crystal Palace in his whole career, and then missed the Arsenal game consecutively. And then he was back today, bandaged up his hand, and does a job for the team. So he was really good today. A lot of people are talking about Amrabat today, Sofyan Amrabat, and he played okay. He played well. He did well. He was good in his duels. He keeps the ball ticking, but I don't think we should get over-gassed. It wasn't sort of like okay, let's give Fiorentina the money now. This is the player that we thought he was. No, I don't think it's that. But you got to give credit where credit's due. Today he was good. He was winning his battles. He was winning his duels. And in a midfield that's been much changed in the last couple of months, we needed him to do that, and he did. Yeah, sometimes he misplaces a few passes. He makes quite a lot of fouls because he can't move his legs quite quick enough sometimes. But he puts in maximum effort, and that actually, it looked like a certain goal when Isak was running back actually after Wan-Bissaka gave away the ball. And what does Amrabat do? Get his head down, run back, and he makes an amazing block to make it go over the bar so that they don't score. So he deserves his praise in this game. He deserves his praise in the Arsenal game. I don't think we should get carried away. We've been there and done that before as Man United fans. When we see a couple of good games from a player, then we confuse ourselves with the quality that we actually need going forward to construct the team. But in 90 minutes today, he deserves his props. He was really good today. I thought he was good. I worried about Casemiro. I said it on the way up. I said, I tell you what, Casemiro against Isak, I ain't fancying that. After Casemiro again, cost us against Arsenal, not coming out quick enough. Today, saved us. You have to call it as it is, you know. He's always going to have a few moments where he gets dribbled past. You know, Gordon went past him, he had to keep his leg in. He got done high up against Gordon as well. But that's a Casemiro special. He's always going to give the ball away here or there. But in terms of instinctive defending, putting blocks in the way of Newcastle, the Dan Burn header clears it off the line. He was actually a lot better at reading situations, reading danger, and that's why I've been so frustrated with him, especially in the Arsenal game, when people were saying like, oh, he's not a centre back, so you know you don't expect him to run out. No, he's a seasoned pro. He's played 600-700 games or something like that. He's been around. He knows how to play football in terms of the IQ and understanding the game. So when he did that against Arsenal, I'm like, I expect better. Today, he's always going to have little, like I said, someone might run past him or he might not be up to it physically in a duel. But in terms of reading the game, being in the right position, understanding the game, that's what I expect him to do, to fill in at centre half. And today, he did it. And it's not easy to do that against Alexander Isak as well. In the first 5 minutes, I'm not going to lie to you, Isak was in the mood. He cut in, had a left-footed shot that went wide. You're thinking, here we go, they're getting the ball wide to Gordon. That's going to be big problems. But largely, Johnny Evans and Casemiro look quite comfortable. They look quite comfortable. So I want to give a big up to them as well. Kobbie Mainoo, what a finish. Just calm, easy, composed. Good for him to score. And Rasmus Højlund. Now, I said on the way up, and in general, he just needed a bit of a rest, and he hasn't been able to have that. And that's why I said, the video I done last week where I said the criticism that's coming his way is too much. This is a young kid from Atalanta who scored, 9 goals in the league last year, 16 goals in all competitions. And now he's come to Manchester United with no help, no support, been basically hung out to dry. We don't play to him, we don't play for him, we don't play through him. Like, what's he supposed to do? And he's managed to still score 14 goals now in all competitions, and him having a little bit of a rest and let one of the senior players take that position. It was Bruno today. He comes on, he gets a little bit of service, gets the ball, makes the goal himself, goes on his right foot, bang, across goal. He can score goals, we know he can, but he's one for the future. He should not have been in a position where he's had to play all those games by himself with no support. But I'm so glad he scored today. He needed that confidence because he was going long periods without a shot, long periods obviously without a goal as well. So that goal would do him a world of good as well. So listen, a 3-2 win against Newcastle is not bad. We know that, okay, on the last day, I think we can finish 7th and get Conference League. It is what it is. I mean, to be honest with you, I'd rather not be in the Conference League, to be honest. I don't want to see Man United in that. I'd rather just finish 8th and just get a clear run at everything next year. More time on the training ground, more time for signings to fit in. But I know when there's midweek games, some people quite like it. For me, I don't want to be in the Conference League. I really don't. Man of the match, it's got to be Ahmad. It's got to be Ahmad. He was absolutely excellent. And who else was there? I think that was pretty much it in terms of who played really well. Dalot did okay. Wan-Bissaka was okay at times, sloppy at other times. But yeah, give man a match to Ahmad. Roll on Brighton. Do you know what? And actually good to see Martinez come on, not get injured. Just don't do anything crazy. Get like 10 minutes in under the belt, 10, 15 minutes. And then go again at Brighton, get him some more minutes. And then go from there as well. So yeah, Rashford came on, did all right. There you go. Peace.